Hi, and welcome to this presentation. It is actually a follow-up to the last one. If you haven't seen the last one, maybe you want to see that first, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to try to encompass a couple of things I've said there so that you can pick up real quick. Although it would really do serve you well to have watched that one as well. Anyhow, let's take it from there. So Chitchatchannel, this is about Chitchatchannel, the Holistic Agile Scrum Development, the CHASD. And it is like the other software out there. You have the Jiras, the Osanas, the Mondays.com, the SDLC methodology, and all that. But this is a special one. It does everything the other one do: the project management, the issue tracking, the bug tracking, the agile software and business team management, but from a different perspective, from a holistic perspective, a simplified and holistic perspective. And you're going to understand all that right away. So first of all, like I said, it has a concept of channels. This is channel 1592.2. So you're gonna have your project will have a channel for that. This is project name. Well, you just threw in something. This is maybe presented by who it is, but you could have put in anything there. And so the team members are participants, and that's the concept. And you have the presenter. This is the owner of the channel, maybe the admin who sets it up. But everybody's going to have access. You're going to give everybody admin rights through here. When I say admin rights, co-rights, so that they can post to the channel as well. They can update their stuff. And I'm going to show you, let's go straight at it so you can see what I'm talking about and how it works, how it comes together. So this is a view channel. Now in this view, first of all, you can see how it looks. I'm using a phone, by the way. I did that deliberately so you can see the ease with which it works. A lot of people are working from home right now, this COVID-19 period, and you don't know where they are when they say at home. They could be in the garden, they could be in the coffee shop, wherever they are. So we wanted to make it flexible for them to show you how versatile it is as well. So they could be in the coffee shop, they can work with it. What you want them to do is to be virtually present, and that's the whole concept about this. But of course, it has a laptop view, and the laptop view is different. So when I say holistic, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the ability to have a one-stop shop look at the project and know where the project is at without having to go into multiple places at the same time and ask questions and all that. You can see everything, and that helps with efficiency, helps with cutting down wastages, time, scope. It cuts everything down, shaves it down. And now, so another thing about it is that it enables presidents and directors to participate, to be part of to be part of that team. And right now, the way it's all structured, they're not part of the PMO office, and they're another layer. But of course, the president wants to know what's happening, so he's got to ask and all that. But he doesn't. That doesn't have to happen anymore. Directors they can be part of it. Let's click on a few of them. Now, when you click on it using the phone, it shows at the bottom. That's how it looks. So the president could have a president's remarks. And under this, it can keep on filing. The president put the theme. Next time you can have another meeting, you can put that. And it's all about filing and shelving, and that's the thing. In the first video, I showed you that this entire thing was blank. It came blank. That's how it comes. There's nothing here, and we had to build it one at a time. And later what I did in this one was I went back on my own because I had to do that within a quick time. Live, I did it live, so I had to go back and flesh it out and put some more things and give it some structure and some sense so you can look at it at once and really get what it's all about. So let's click on this. See, now the president can use, of course, images. He can put his remarks. He can put a video.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for coming to beautiful Maui.
And you can put a video, can be part of it, participate, get in there with you. And of course, when you talk of Agile Scrum methodology, you talk of themes. What's the theme? The president comes up with a theme for the year. The theme is user satisfaction 2020. That's the theme, and that's what he's working with. And everything takes shape from within this. From there, and of course, by the way, look at this. These are the participants who viewed it. That's how you can tell who's viewed it. Now, there are a couple of features. I'm going to come to the features, but I want to just click on this. See this one, Facebook? You can share it to Facebook. Now, see what happens? It grabs the picture, a theme, tells you the channel, tells you the topic, and who presented it. That's kind of cool, right? And then it gives you a little blurb on it. And of course, you can paste it if you had a Facebook page, your company corporate page, you paste it there, get everybody involved. The world has changed. It's changed. Everybody wants to know what everybody's just doing. And that's a cool thing, right? But of course, you can't read the details if they're not members of the team. Maybe you want to send it just privately to people, to members of the team. Hey, I can see you haven't logged in yet. You haven't checked it out. We got something new. But of course, that may not be necessary because you already have the ability to receive emails as soon when anybody makes any post here. But that's how that works. Director can put his own. The director again, fourth quarter development, and that comes from the theme. The theme is now decomposing it. Now we're getting down to 15,000 feet for fourth quarter. Let's hear.
Being transcribed into English, and then it is further being transcribed into.
So, and then of course from that, the director starts coming up with the epic, you know.
With our 5th generation AI engine, 15 tops, twice what we had last year, a sensing hub, an optional camera that supports imaging at less than a milliwatt, the best in class connectivity.
So he starts decomposing it down. We're now getting down to, what I say, call it 12,000 feet. We're talking of epics now. What's an epic? And all this I'm showing you, you would, as it's happening, it's ongoing. They know where to post. The director comes in, knows where he wants to post. The president comes in. I know we're still talking about executives, but you'll soon get down to 5,000 feet and start seeing the user stories and the sprints and all that, but you'll see how that comes together. So here are the epics. The director is giving his blurb. He tells you, look, epic 1, mobile apps for ERP, for web enhancement, social integration, cross-partnering, gives a timeline. So the directors get involved. He's looking at the high-level stuff. He's telling you that these are the epics. And of course, when you have, let's just look at what an epic could be. So you could put, director could put epic 2, epic 3, epic 4, whatever it is. If there were 4 epics, he clicks here. And of course, you see epic 1. All right, it's coming down to your level now. It's coming slowly. You begin to understand what the project is about. And see, all right, this is where it takes root from. Meetings. Now, I haven't told you something. I said in the other video and the other one I did. And now there's something cool about this. Meetings, this Chitchatchannel has a video telephony capability, and that's just like that's long word for Zoom. Zoom is taking over now these days, so everybody uses Zoom. So if you wanted to Zoom, you can have it. You can have your meetings. So you schedule a meeting, for instance, and it would have been scheduled in the other account. This one, I'll come to how you do that, but it'll be scheduled there, and then you would join. If you wanted to join, you click on add comment, and this is join. This is how to join the video telephone. If I clicked on it right now, you'll see me right away, but you wouldn't hear me anymore because you know how video telephony works. It takes the sound of the app, it takes it for itself, and then you're not able to hear anything after that. So we'll just keep on going down. So third quarter. All right. By the way, this is how the website looks. The web version looks. Right, so you have this on this side, and then you have the content on this side, and videos wherever you put them. All right, so I was just trying to show you. Yep. So director is talking Susan Banks. You can put an image. You can put videos. You can put more videos. Let's see what we got there. You can put more videos. Okay, that's yeah.
Compared to the estimate of $12.42.
You can put more videos, you can put stuff, and that's collaboration on a different level now. You're talking about collaboration with videos. There's so much I know presidents and directors are bubbling to say, to do. They don't have that opportunity. They just have to have one quarterly meeting kind of thing where even if they're having it, everybody's going to be part of it. They can't really drill down to speak with you. Now, so you can put in your meetings. All right, director has a meeting, fourth quarter, or rather third quarter, puts a date and time, and I showed you how to share that, right? Assuming you wanted to share that, you wanted to. Now, by the way, you could share it to LinkedIn, Twitter, and that, right? But I'm just gonna hit Facebook because if I do the others, it's gonna actually take into my box, and So this is all right. Meeting for. Sorry, missed that there. I was trying to click on something. So that's a meeting. channel this, meeting on this day by this, you know, tells you everything about it here. And then you know that you're not going to forget that meeting, right? Because you already have it on your calendar. You would have got an email as well. And I don't know if you'll have time. I'll post a few. But I did that in video 1, and that's why I don't want to really go over it. You can watch that. And at the end of this, I'm going to have some short videos to show you exactly how everything comes together, how you can build it so you can get started. And this is something in 30 minutes you're done. I mean, if you watch the video 1, we did everything in 20 minutes and we built literally half or 3/4 of what you have here. So you can put your minutes. These are the minutes. So everybody's really, it's agile. It's agile, really, in the true sense of it. You put your minutes. What happened in the meeting? Okay, boom. Team, we're getting down to 5,000 feet. Who are the team members? So you're able to say, all right, these are team members. All right, there's team. Do you have a team speech? Maybe, maybe not.
With our 5th gen.
You know, you can put that in the Scrum Master. You know the concept of Agile. There's a Scrum Master, and there's the product owner, especially the BAs, QAs. So the Scrum Master, you know what the Scrum Master does, right? The Scrum Master will protect the team and members and tasks and all that Scrum. They can post whatever they want, and mind you, they can. They can post this and much more. I mean, like, they have major things to say. If you want to have a meeting, they can throw it in here as well. You put the minutes after the meeting, but I'm trying to keep it quick and short and smooth, so you don't have to. I don't have to show you all that right now, but that's how it works. So Scrum Master can, and of course you can collaborate. If you need me, if you need me, you can just let me know. And how do you let them know? You add a comment. Let's add a comment. Let's see what happens real quick. I don't think we can spare that 2 seconds to do that. Sure. So let's see what happens. I click submit. See how it pops in? Sure, and that's there. And everybody's collaborating over that. But the daily burn down sprint, I'm going to leave that first because we're now getting down to ground floor. We're landing now. Because when we start landing, the BAs take over, the QAs take over, the developers take over. I'll leave that. Now we're going to talk about the product owner. The product owner, the product owner is the person who collaborates with the stakeholders. You get to know, collaborate with the stakeholders. They kind of tell you what the user stories are, what the features they need are, it'll impact, how they want it, where they want it, and all that. So this is where whatever they tell you, they go there, they go to speak with the clients. Everybody's excited when they go because they want to know what did he say? What did he say? Did they accept what we did? So he puts it in here like the meeting. Then he puts under the meeting the minutes. So you come and see it at a glance. Director wants to say, oh, he doesn't have to call. Everybody's going to call you one after that. Stop you at the hallway. Where did you go? What did happen? And that's taken into your time you want for other things. So you just come down to your app and you look at it and you see the meetings, you see the product, see what has happened, see the most recent, you see what has been discussed. Of course, you'll have your meetings with your execs. So you later on schedule a meeting, he gets an email and all that. So it's still holistic. You have one-stop shop view. You've seen everything top down. And of course, so when the product owner comes back, it comes to user stories. Let's go to user stories. So click on user stories. Here they have let's see if I have, okay, I didn't put anything there. So let's hit sprints first of all. Let me refresh this. Okay, sprint, okay. Let's hit sprints. All right, this is what I was looking for. Okay, fine. So you have a sprint. Okay, 1 to 4 week cycle. Who takes over the sprint? It's the Scrum Master, right? That takes care, and they use that. Well, first of all, the product owner comes back with the sprints and the Scrum Master, and they all collaborate and they try and build up the sprints you have, the user stories you have. These are user stories. They start assigning. Oops, what happened? They start assigning let's see, the user stories, BAs, you'll do this, start asking for time, scope, who, what, how long would it take? They start plotting, and all the information is important because it's going to fill in some of that information I skipped. That's the burn down charts and all that. You're going to have and this all keys into the daily Scrum meeting. So this is a very important process too. You're trying to determine how many hours the project will take. And now when you know that, we'll now go back to the product backlog. This is product backlog, and this is where you start building all the user stories that you have. These are the user stories for the entire feature, the entire product. And then you have your product release backlog. Here you now start determining which ones you have the budget to complete. You start aligning stuff. You have meetings. Maybe you throw in a couple of meetings here, and put the minutes, put the agenda, put everything. Everybody gets to understand why these were selected and why the reason why selected, critical path, success. These are the ones shortlisted, right, from the backlog. And of course, now you've torn them into sprints. All right, these are user stories that come together to form these sprints. This is sprint 1. All right. So, you create sprints. You can have if you have different teams work on different sprints. You know how it all works out, right? That's an agile methodology, Scrum, and then you start coming down to it. So what happens? This is where it starts getting interesting. This is where the project takes off, really. All right. So everybody has access. People can, if it's requirements gathering meetings, if it's the documentation, you start. If it's the BA doing that, assign the BA, give them the opportunity to put in their stuff, give them access. You put in their stuff, you can view it, you know where they're at. Now, when it comes to knowing where they're at, the tracking itself, that's the interesting thing. Now, let's go down to this daily Scrum meeting, because that's what you do. That's what we do in BA, in Agile methodology, or Agile Scrum. So, daily Scrum meetings, the stand-up meetings, 5, 10, 15 minutes as it were, and you ask the critical questions. Say, all right, do you have any dependencies, anything hindering your performance, your progress? Everybody say, oh, it's fine. It's 5 minutes, everybody's going to be fine, unless there's a big thing. And then it's all right. How long? What have you got left? You're in sprint 1. You're in user story 1. You're in what's left? And you say, all right, I have 10 more hours to go. And they check it against your. They now go to the daily burn down chart and say, all right, let's plug in those figures. That's why I told those numbers are important. You come in and you say, all right, this was the total hours we had for this project, 200, and maybe that's about 260. I think that's what it was. We have these number of days, 40, 38, 35, 38 days. Based on that, and we're going to say, all right, burn down chart, we start determining this. And this is so important because you want to know when the project is going on time. It's then the arrow will go like that, or if it's going deviating from where it should go, and then you begin to say, wait a minute, let's have some more meetings, because you now have to start making sure there's no scope creep, right? That it doesn't go beyond where you want it to go. And of course, you have your daily Scrum meetings here, where you tell me, give me updates. Everybody, after the good story they've given you, tell them, all right, just send me something, and everybody send it to you here. By the way, do you know you could, if you didn't want the team to see this, you could when you use a comment, you can use this private. It's like a direct message type thing. So this is a social concept, social commercial concept, right? So you can use that, and it goes only to them or users. And now, by the way, you can tell those who viewed this. These are people who viewed this as well. 3 people who viewed. So it's tracking. You want to know what's happening, who's looking, what's happening at every point in time. And it's a holistic one too, because as I said from the start, from the get-go, you're just looking at it and being able to tell everything, whether it's from 20,000 feet, you go right up there to 5,000 feet, 10,000 feet, ground floor, ground level. You've landed. The plane is landed. How's it going? Did it go well? And of course, one of the most important would be the daily burn down chart and the daily Scrum meetings. This is when it comes to operational, like what's happening daily. You want to be seeing that. You can have it such that the burn down, You could add if you add it for every day, a burn down chart for every day, you would, I think, okay, this is here, that's why it's falling out. If you had for every day, this place would be too long. So I feel you can, and we'll talk more about it in the next video, but I feel you could just have one, and below, you can keep on editing at the next day one. You put your burn down chart. Day 2, so that you just build up this section. Everybody knows, all right, that's where I'm going to see the daily updates. And Scrum meetings as well. Send me everybody comes and they send it here. They send it here. They send the next person posts. Let me see what account I'm in. Maybe I should just post one right now. Okay, it still uses this account, which was a different one. So I would post a different one. So you get the concept, but let's post a one. Just say it was the other day. And by the way, this works with what's one called, tables. So I click on the table, insert table, insert, and maybe you're giving an update. You say this is day. You say this is, what do you have? Another one. Let's see what we have. Another one. User story, day, user story, time left, day, user story, time left. And this is kind of interactive, right? Just to keep you time left, you say maybe 5. I got 5 more hours of work. User story, I'm on user story 1. This is August 5th. Let's say 50. The other one was 4th, I believe, or 5th. Let's put 6 just to be sure. And you say submit, and so it pops in there above the other one. Now, if you wanted direct message, it would be, like I said before. So you see where it's happening, where it's going. Everything is holistic. Everything is one-stop shop. You don't have to be running around or trying to master the software. There's nothing to master here. 1 hour, you're good. You're up to speed. Everybody will understand it. I'm going to do another video for this, where step by step. And so, but you get the concept, and you get why it's holistic. You get why it's interactive. You get why it cuts down on time. It gives you everything you want. It's virtual. It's mobile. It works off the cloud. Everything comes together for you. And now let's show you a couple of things here. Now I'm going to refresh this, and I'm going to click on, I did that twice. I'm going to click on history, right? So you see what happened some minutes ago. All right, so Susan posed this, it posed this. You can see there is a log outside of the other part of it. And now let's go to the email. Let me see if my email's open there. I thought it was not. All right, I want to just show you real quick, and I think I should still show you that real quick. You'll see the commented on daily Scrum meetings report. You can see that what happened there. You're going to get all team members are going to get it. So now I'm going to, I think for time, we're going to go back here. I want to show you something else. I'm going to show you 1460. There is a training channel. Now, if you go to the training channel here, view channel, it's called 1463.1. Come here. I'm going to pop in this video and other videos somewhere here. Look out for it, CHASD and the Holistic Agile Scrum. Okay, we have your daily Scrum meetings. Okay, now this is a different one I'm looking at. Let me go back to this one. That's the one I go to. Okay, how do I? Yes, we created this for training so you have some quick access. I'm going to create some steps, how to do this, how to do that, so you can see it all here and you see it in one place. All right, and so this is that in an overview, quick overview, how it works. And by the way, this is free. It's on chitchatchannel.com. And for now, of course, you don't really get the sense of other people being there, because it's kind of like, this high-rise super buildings in New York and downtown, all your downtowns you have, where you have your own elevator. Once you select your channels, you don't see anything else. When you log in next time, you're going to see only your channels selected and all that. So you just have your own compartment, as it were, your own apartment, if you will. So that's how it works. And look out for the other videos. I'm going to decompose it further. I'm going to break it. I'm going to show you how to use them, how to set up everything, and you're going to be good to go. All right. Thanks, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.